Welcome, I'm Crafty Maryanne. Today let's make some fruit leather from homemade jam. You ever wondered if there's a trick to opening a mason jar? There is. You take your ring and just this front lip, you can use your ring and open your jar. Pretty neat, huh? We're back. The jams have been ungelled and there's a kitty cat. So the jam has been remelted down, and then now we're just going to pour it into our dehydrating trays, and these are special dehydrating trays. A normal dehydrating tray is the slats where you can put something, and this is one essentially just for making fruit leather or other liquids. So that's what we're going to pour it onto. Alright, so let's just grab one and start pouring. So when it comes to dehydrating, there's different types of trays that will come with your dehydrator. Some are just plain regular dehydration trays. Some are a finer mesh that goes right on top of that. And then the last set that we've got is the liquid trays, which is what we're going to be utilizing today. How fun, let's get going. Now the first round of fruit leather that I made 2 days ago, I used double the amount and it was way too thick. So that's why we're going with a much smaller amount. I may not have honed into the sweet spot yet, but I'm getting close. By looking at how thin these are, I think the 2 cups is a better call. I'm gonna go see if I have any more jam because this isn't thick enough to really be able, it'll dry really quick, but it's not going to have that whole bite and chew to it. Luckily I was able to find another jar of strawberry jam, so it'll be really easy to up the quantity. And if you look really closely at the blackberry blueberry, it's got better coverage. And we see a few spots where it's not. Alright, so we've got this done now. We're going to put the trays with the fruit leather into the dehydrator and plug it in. And this is a easy to use dehydrator. It doesn't have temperature scales or anything else. It has one temp and a fan. So you do want to always remember with dehydration, you want to rotate your racks. Other than that, we're ready to put it in the dehydrator. So I'm just doing a real quick check-in. I did the fruit leather, except this time I tried using half of the amount in the same amount of time drying it, and it came out, it didn't come out very good at all. It's like paper thin. And it's just inedible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and clean the trays and wash them and get them set back up again, and we're going to do peach butter and strawberry orange marmalade. Welcome back. It's now been about 36 hours and these are ready to take out. I found that well, let's just open it up and see. The peach butter one looks wonderful. Not a problem. Came out really nice. Maybe a little thinner than I'd like. I'll probably use a little bit more next time, use a full 2 cups. And then the strawberry orange marmalade, well, the heat had it made it liquid again, and so it's kind of all congealed and not even dry, and this part's like over dry a little bit and this part is still just weeping. So all I'm really going to do is use the knife to start just a little bit of, not a tear, I'm hoping it will come off in a number of good pieces. But I've got this going a little bit. Alright, so we have our fruit leather, the peach butter, and we're ready to go. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment area. I will have recipe and description in the description area. Thank you for joining Crafty Maryanne.